Hi, this is Pam with PS I Love You Crafts, and I want to show you a great beginning project using the Cricut Explore or the Cricut Maker. So we're going to do a large initial and also a last name to put on a galvanized bucket. And when you first open Cricut Design Space, this is what it will look like. If you have projects that are saved, your projects right here will look different than mine. But what you're going to do is go over here to the left where it says New Project and click it. And I had something on my design space already, so it was asking me something else. And this is what your screen will look like. To get started, we're going to click on the left side. We're going to click Text. And I want a large capital C. And oops, here we go. And I'm going to drag this to the top so that we can see this a little bit better. Now, I don't want this font. I want a different font. So here's where you choose your fonts. The font that I want, when I click that, I get a search box. And the font that I want is Times New Roman. And I'm going to click that. And that gives me the capital C. I want it 5 inches tall. So I will use this arrow down right here to pull this out. And the measurements are right here. That tells me how wide. This tells me how tall. So I'm going to keep pulling it until I get it the size that I want. I want it 5 inches. There we go. That's 5.067. And that will be good. You can also go up here where it says size, and there's the width and the height. You can change those. Now I want to do the name across the center. So I'm going to click off of the large C and then click text again. And this time the last name is Caldwell, C-A-L-D-W-E-L-L. There's a little bit of lag time with my laptop today. And I want this in another font, and this font is called Lucida Handwriting. And you can see when you bring up the fonts, it shows you what the fonts will look like. So this one is the handwriting type font. And I'm going to drag it up here where I want it. And that's actually about the size that I want it also. Now I'm going to change the color of this so that I can cut it out in a different color. And if you go over here to this toolbar right here on the right and click that, I'm going to change it to white. If I wanted to do red, I could do red, I could do blue, whatever color I wanted, but I'm going to do white since those are the colors I'm going to be cutting. Since I'm only doing these two colors in the vinyl, it's not really a big deal to change the colors, but if you were doing something with a lot of different layers and a lot of colors, like especially when you're doing handmade cards and things, you definitely want to change those to the color that you're going to cut in. And then that's exactly how I want it. And when you're ready, you go up here to the upper right hand corner and this green button says Make It. Click Make It, and it's sorting your project out onto the mats by color. So if I had left the capital C and the Caldwell both in black, it would want to cut them on the same mat. And I didn't want to cut them on the same mat. I wanted to cut them on different mats. So it's asking me to cut the white first. And see, this shows up, so I know that I need to put the white vinyl on my mat. And then when I'm ready, I will click Continue down here in the lower right corner and make sure that your machine is set on the vinyl setting. And when the light flashes, the ready light flashes on your machine, you will click it and you'll be ready to cut. And then when this is finished cutting, you will take this mat out, and then a new screen will come up with the capital C, and you will cut the C. So I hope that helps explain that, how to design something really easy. I think for your first project you need something really easy, something that's not really difficult, that doesn't have a lot of steps. So anyway, I hope that you will give this a thumbs up, and I hope that you will subscribe. Thank you.